Hey YouTube family, this is Mocha Natural. I wanted to come back today to kind of expound on my previous video. I wanted to share with you some of the things that I've been going through since I've been off phentermine for a week now. Actually today I started back on it, but just to share, what I was going through during that week. I'll say the not so great first. I did actually end up gaining 2 pounds back, and let me tell you why. 2 pounds back. There were a couple of days where I actually ate out of control, like carbs. I mean, and it always happens at the end of the day. I do well while I'm at work. During the day, it's always at the end of the day where I seem to, fall off the wagon. So once I took a bite of, it was probably some chips or something that my daughter had for a snack, it seemed like, I needed something else. I remembered that feeling that I had prior to getting on phentermine, where it was that uncontrolled hunger, that appetite. And I remember having a moment where I was like outside of myself, like, girl, what the heck are you doing? You know good and well that you're not supposed to be eating that. And so I had to come to my senses and I stopped. But the damage pretty much had been done prior to that. So there were a couple of days of going through that, and so I tried to counter that with going a day without carbs. That worked fine all the way up until I went to church and they had snacks available for all of the VBS workers, and completely forgot that I was supposed to be doing no carbs. I went and grabbed me a snack so quick and didn't realize what I was doing until I got to like the fourth piece. So I didn't finish it all that day, and so I think I did pretty well with the exception of that. As I mentioned before, I've been doing VBS, Vacation Bible School, if you all don't know that, all of this past week. And so we were getting out like at 9, and I wouldn't get home till like 9:30 at times. And so I had no exercise from Sunday all the way up until Wednesday. Thursday last week was my very first day of some real exercise, and I almost didn't get that in simply because there was a storm that actually came through Georgia, and my goodness, I actually was able to sneak in about 40 minutes of running in between the storming. So trying to make up for those missed days on Thursday of last week, Friday, and Saturday. I did running on Thursday. I did running on Friday, and I also mowed my lawn, which is another strenuous workout in and of itself. And Saturday I did a double workout of Zumba and running my usual 3 miles. And I'm telling you, I was beat trying to make up for the lost time, as well as the food that I overate. So and still too, I am dealing with the constipation issue. It's gotten better this week. It really has gotten better. I've been making sure that my magnesium intake is up to 1,500 milligrams. I've been paying close attention to my water intake and the amount of fiber that I've been getting as well. So with all 3 of those things, plus the exercise that I got later towards the end of the week, I'm feeling much better about that. So with all of that said, yes, a 2-pound gain. But as I said before in the previous video, I'm not worried about that. I'm still smiling because I've come a long way, okay? 2 pounds, that's okay. We will work those 2 pounds out in the future, okay? So we are ready to just get back on the wagon. I've already pretty much begun today. I will get an additional session of running in today. And this week actually should be a really great week for me. My daughter is gone out of town for most of the week, so it's just me. There is nothing in my way that is going to stop me from certainly not exercising. There's nothing. I don't have to drive a long distance to go and pick up my daughter and come back home and muster up the energy to exercise. I don't have to cook for anyone. So, that's a great thing too. So I have an opportunity to exercise every day this week, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Not only that, since I've begun the phentermine again, I know that my calorie intake is going to go down as well. So I should have a pretty good result by the end of the week. Should have. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been dealing with on my week away from phentermine. But, it just reminded me, like, look, phentermine is not a magic pill. You still have to put in the work with exercise. You still have to look at what you actually eat when you are hungry. I mean, there are no excuses for you to do otherwise. So yeah, it's not a magic pill, and I'm not going to treat it that way either. So keep the snacks out the house. For those of you who have children, I know that is definitely a very hard thing to do if they are packing their lunches and whatnot. But I did get to a point where I didn't care if there were snacks in the house. It wasn't bothering me. But when you succumb to that one snack, then the mind is like, okay, well, I might as well eat another and then another. No, 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 no. Let's get back on track here because we got goals to reach now. All right. So that's kind of where I am right now. And it's just great to also get comments from people who haven't seen you in a while. I just got a comment today from someone at church, and it feels great when someone else notices your hard work. Okay. And it's a boost, and it's an encouragement. It's a motivator, so I'm, gonna keep taking that in and keep working it. I still have a good 25 pounds to go. So yeah, and I'm just hoping when I get to the 170-pound mark that I don't get comfortable, because that's usually where I start looking really good, and yes, that 170 is where I feel comfortable at. But I'm trying to move past that. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to come on later on because I want to share something really, really exciting to myself. I don't know how exciting it's going to be to you all, but it's pretty much going to be a clothing update. I'm going to show you where I am now in terms of how my clothes are fitting on me as of right now. So stay tuned. I hope you guys are having a very wonderful Sunday afternoon. All right, get you some exercise in if you can. Okay, it is so beautiful here in northern Georgia. But I'll see you on the next video. Take care.